the true Arthur. So today I'll be doing a video discussing the true Arthur and why this character is pretty much one of the most misunderstood characters in the whole series. Now, when we look at his character, we have to see that he was basically introduced as the chosen child. Yes, Arthur, he's been getting hyped up ever since his backstory. We know that he was basically abused as a child, and once he was rescued, one of the Holy Knights basically said that he had potential to be a king. Yes, not just a Holy Knight, but a freaking king. And ever since then, that's when Arthur pretty much got the moniker of the Child of Hope. And he's been pretty iffy when it comes to the story, because a lot of people, they look at Arthur and they're disappointed because his character doesn't get enough shine. I'm not gonna lie, Arthur has taken many L's. Yes, Arthur has taken many L's in the series, but we have to remember that Arthur, he is still a kid. Yes, Arthur, he is still a child, or not a child, but he's still pretty young. So he's fighting against all these overpowered people, 7 deadly sins, 10 commandments. This is only a 16-year-old kid. So definitely the L's that he took, I'm not saying that they weren't L's, but we have to take into account the people who he were fighting. But we also have to look at the Excalibur. Yes, because we found out that Arthur's new power, the Excalibur, his new sword, is what makes him overpowered. And we found out that the Excalibur was pretty much a sword that was passed down from the strongest knights, you know, night after night after night, and only certain people can wield it. Yes, we saw even Zeldris couldn't even lift the sword, and we saw Arthur, he was able to lift the sword. So Excalibur definitely does make him a lot stronger. And the saddest part of the series was seeing Arthur's death. Yes, we saw Arthur's death right before our eyes, but I'm not gonna lie, Arthur went out like a G. Yes, Arthur went out like a real one. We saw he was able to fight not only Zeldris, but he was able to fight Cusack and Chandler and Zeldris all at the same time. These are 3 of the strongest demons, period. He was fighting all of them. And we have to remember that Excalibur, it wasn't even at its full potential because Arthur never unlocked his magic powers. So even though Arthur did die in that battle, it was a pretty impressive feat because he was fighting against 3 of the strongest demons with no magic powers. He was pushing them back. And we saw that the only reason why he died was because he got his body taken over. So technically speaking, Arthur put up a pretty damn good fight against 3 of the strongest demons, even though he did die. But I believe that the true Arthur is not done yet, because we saw that the samurai guy, listen, I'm bad with names, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, but we saw that that man, he basically told Arthur that he will always have good luck, he will never die as long as that cat is next to him. And we know that Arthur still does have the cat, so I do believe that the true Arthur will actually be the strongest human ever. Yes, the true Arthur will be the strongest human ever once he unlocks his latent magic abilities, because we saw he was able to fight the 3 strongest demons. Escanor in the 1 stage, he was pretty much we saw what he could do against Zeldris. So the fact that Arthur was able to do all of this while he's still 16, while he's still young, goes to show you that the true Arthur, once he does unlock his magic powers and his true latent ability, he might just be the strongest human we have ever seen. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.